Alright, here's what it looks like from the boot. So let me just power it on here. You'll see that first boot is really slow. It does take a while. Now that's much prettier than the Abernic logo. But you'll be staring at the screen for a good minute. Beauty is, when you quit a game and go back into another one, it doesn't reboot the console. So it's much quicker to go from game to game than with the default firmware. Now, we're already 30 seconds into that boot and it's about to unfold. Here we go. 45 seconds into the boot. And here's Batocera loading after a minute. And here's the way I got it set up. So all games, 13,469 games. No music. I took up the music. There's like a background music when you boot that thing up. Then you got all the consoles with the favorites. MAME, Neo, Atari. I love the layout of that. How it looks for all the different systems. I've added a few that were not part of the default ROM set in there, including you have a screenshots folder that comes into it. You've got some consoles that I've never played before, a lot of Game Boy Advanced games. I need to do a cleanup, multiple duplicates and versions of all those ROMs, but hey, we'll get there at some point. At least I got most of what I wanted to play installed on there. So once you've seen it all, let's go into a system like, for instance, FB why not? And let's just go into it. Then I chose to have that layout where you have basically a little description of the game, the screenshot, and the list. There's a few different ways, like if you press select, where you can actually have a carousel, which I think looks cool, but you're going to need to have a big library so that it makes sense. But see, you have like a little logo like that spins like a carousel with basically the same info. It's just that I prefer having a list. When you have 13,000 games to go through, the list is quite useful. But hey, that's how it looks once you got it all set up. I'm just going to set it back to my default, which is the detailed view, which I prefer, but convenience-wise only. That's essentially Batocera in a nutshell. Here we go.